Here are some books that I thought were just so good that they kept me up till 3 a.m. So starting off strong, and it is Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. When I tell you I could not put that book down, I loved West and Skylar, specifically West. When people said like, oh yeah, West is Elsie Silver's top man, I was like, nah, nothing can beat Cade Eaton. Nothing can beat Cade Eaton. Don't get me wrong, Cade is still my top Elsie Silver man, but West is second. Something about single dad romances and Elsie Silver's writing. I just eat it up every single time. Second book that kept me up till 3 a.m. was Heartless. Speaking of the devil, Mr. Cade Eaton himself, yeah. That man, oh my lord. There's a bit of a theme here, but the third book that kept me up late was Credence by Penelope Douglas. Not necessarily single. Well, yeah, no, Uncle Jake was a single dad. But yeah, that kept me up till 3 a.m. I could not put that down. And I know that book is not for everyone, but oh, I loved it so much. So straying away from romance, the next book that kept me up till God knows what hour was The Housemaid. The Housemaid was actually one of the books I read the fastest. I think I read that in under 48 hours, which is absolutely record time for me because I'm a slow reader. It was my first thriller. I loved it so much. I am so excited for the movie. I hope they do it justice. So the next book was Slewfoot by Brom. This was such a different book than I read, and at first I couldn't really get into it, but oh my god, the ending, not even the ending, like the second half of the book, I loved it so much. There was so much action, and I can imagine books when I read them. Like, I'm very lucky to have that trait, but like Slewfoot, it was like a movie in my mind. I could picture every single thing that was happening in the book, and I just could not put that down. What an amazing book. I loved it so much. And then the last book on my list, and it might be a bit of a controversial topic, but it was actually House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. I mean, if you read this book, you will know and understand the heartbreak, the absolute heartbreak at the end of this book. I think this is one of this is the best Sarah J. Maas book ever. As much as I love Kingdom of Ash, this book is her best writing. I think the whole story, the plot twists, the storyline, the characters is perfect. I think I cried just as much at this book as I did Kingdom of Ash. I was so desperate to finish this book, I could not put it down. If I could read this again for the first time, oh my gosh. But yeah, those are the books that kept me up till God knows what hour because I was so desperate to finish them and just get emotionally traumatized.